양부모의 학대로 숨진 16개월 입양아
정인이를 학대 숨지게 한 혐의를 받는
정인이를 학대 숨지게 한 양부모에 대한 첫 재판이 오늘 열렸습니다.
Hi guys, I'm Erin Kim, a rising year 11 student here at Geelong Grammar School, a school located in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, crimes related to child abuse should not be taken lightly. In 2019, compared to 5 years ago, there was more than 3 times the reported cases, the number being well over 30,000. But it's so much more important because of who and what we're talking about. We're not talking about matured adults, people who are capable of taking care of themselves in most cases. We're talking about young children, the youth that are oftentimes unable to protect themselves against the evil in society. I think that the youth in general can be compared to a diamond. A diamond, as we all know, is extremely valuable, and we think children, they carry the prosperity and success of our next generation. But at the same time, diamonds are extremely fragile, and children in a similar manner are extremely vulnerable. They still are growing and developing and need protection, the ultimate protection we can provide them. And that's why we think just things like investigations and things like punishment is not enough. Because the investigations enter into the stages way too late. The punishment is not strong enough. And that's why we need to detect these crimes as early as possible and find a solution. Things like as soon as even if there's a hint of abuse cases, we go into in-depth investigation and try to help the child. I hope we all truly understand the severity of these child abuse cases, and I hope for your support. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we once shared this cruel world with Jungin, but he was welcomed to the kingdom of God while we were left behind with feelings of anger and grief. These feelings, these emotions, are entirely justified and well-deserved. However, anger and grief inevitably lead to hatred, whether it be against the system, the person, or the injustice of it all. But it does little to address and prevent the core problems surrounding child abuse. Yes, it is true that the state should be doing much more to prevent this sort of tragedy from ever happening again. But what is equally as important is our concern for all children, whether they be adoptees or not. Because of our indifference, the criminal act, the cowardly act, of child abuse at home is on the rise. And while I wish this simply could be a matter of exaggeration, it is not. Numerous reports and findings undeniably show that this is the case. Raising children is said to be the responsibility of the entire community, not just a child's family. Similarly, abuse is the fault of not one family, but of the entire community. Our indifference is what allows the tragedy of child abuse to continue without bound. Our inaction is what prevents hundreds of children from getting the help they need. No child needs to suffer for any longer, and no child deserves to do so. We ask for your active interest and participation. Thank you.
정인아 미안해. 정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 미안해.
정인아 지켜주지 못해서 미안해.
정인아 미안해.